In 1815, a volcano named Mount Tambora erupted. It is on Sumbawa, an island in Indonesia. The eruption was huge. It was the biggest in recorded history.
The blast was heard thousands of miles away. Ash and debris filled the sky. The immediate area was devastated. Thousands of people died from the eruption itself.
This event was a stark reminder of nature's power. Tambora's eruption was a wake-up call. It showed how vulnerable we are to the forces of our planet. Mount Tambora's eruption had a global impact, one that would be felt for years to come. The sheer magnitude of the eruption was unprecedented. The eruption spewed millions of tons of ash and gases into the atmosphere, creating a thick veil that spread across the globe. This volcanic material blocked sunlight from reaching Earth, casting a shadow over the planet and plunging it into an eerie twilight.
The result was a year of strange and extreme weather, with storms and unusual weather patterns disrupting daily life. 1816 became known as the year without a summer, a time when the usual warmth of the season was replaced by a chilling cold. Temperatures dropped across the world. Snow fell in June, a sight that left many in disbelief and confusion. Lakes and rivers froze over in the middle of summer, creating surreal landscapes that defied the natural order.
The darkness and cold were relentless, gripping the world in a seemingly unending winter. The sun, usually a source of life and warmth, was obscured, its light dimmed by the thick clouds of ash. This had a profound impact on life across the planet. Crops failed, leading to food shortages and hardship for many. The lack of sunlight had devastating effects on agriculture. Crops failed across Europe, North America, and Asia. The usual growing seasons were disrupted by frost and cold.
Food shortages became widespread. People faced starvation. Prices for basic necessities like food and fuel skyrocketed.
The year without a summer brought hunger and hardship to millions. It was a stark reminder of humanity's dependence on the delicate balance of nature. Echoes of the cold lead to societal upheaval. This period marked a significant turning point in history, where the very fabric of society was tested and strained. The year without a summer had profound social and economic consequences. Crops failed, leading to widespread food shortages and a dramatic rise in food prices.
Food riots erupted in many cities. Desperate and hungry, people took to the streets, demanding relief and justice from their governments. People migrated in search of better conditions. Entire families left their homes, hoping to find regions less affected by the climatic disaster.
The textile industry suffered as the demand for cotton plummeted. Factories closed and countless workers found themselves unemployed, adding to the growing economic despair. Diseases spread more easily due to weakened immune systems. Malnutrition and poor living conditions made people more susceptible to illnesses, overwhelming the already strained medical facilities. The global economy experienced a downturn. Markets crashed, and the financial instability rippled across continents, affecting both rich and poor. The events of 1816 serve as a stark warning from history. They highlight the fragility of human societies in the face of natural calamities. They remind us that even in a time of technological advancement, we are still vulnerable to the immense power of nature. Our progress can be swiftly undone by forces beyond our control, urging us to remain vigilant and prepared. The year without a summer was a time of great hardship. The eruption of Mount Tambora in 1815 led to a volcanic winter, causing temperatures to drop drastically.
Yet it also revealed the resilience of humanity. Communities came together, sharing what little they had to ensure everyone could survive the harsh conditions. People found ways to adapt and survive. They repaired their homes with whatever materials they could find and cooked meals with limited resources, often relying on creativity and ingenuity.
New technologies, like the bicycle, were invented during this time. People became more resourceful, using handmade tools for their daily tasks and finding innovative solutions to their problems.
They developed new farming techniques, such as crop rotation and soil enrichment, to maximize their yields despite the challenging conditions, and explored alternative food sources. Foraging for wild plants and fishing in rivers and lakes became essential for survival. The year without a summer serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of our planet. The volcanic eruption affected weather patterns globally, showing how events in one part of the world can impact the entire planet.
It highlights the importance of understanding and respecting the delicate balance of nature. The fragile ecosystems we depend on can be easily disrupted by natural and human-made events. It is a lesson we must carry with us as we face the challenges of the future. By working together and respecting our environment, we can build a more resilient and sustainable world for generations to come. If you liked this video, subscribe to our channel for more interesting content.